Speaking of food, by the way, this is
Okay.
a good segue into our next topic, which has actually been brought upon by latecomer Bear Pigman.
Okay.
Yeah, so as I mentioned, I found out that I was doing shit this morning when literally Kevin had to drop because of COVID, and I'm like, let me go ahead and make something. Because let me give you an impression of every last couple of Super Bowl I've ever done. I don't watch the game. I drink
Okay.
beer. I eat snacks. For the past couple of years, I've taken an edible or smoked weed, and passed out during the majority of the game. Woken up during the fourth quarter. So I am a hockey man. I am not a football fan, but I do love the Super Bowl. And why? Because that is snacks, and that's right. We're bringing back our segment from our beloved Christmas cookie segment, Snack or Whack Super Bowl edition. And enjoy this nice quick video I made when I found while looking for stock images.
Oh God.
I originally was gonna make a video.
What is this?
I was originally gonna
I'm
make a
just gonna pause
video.
it right there. By the way, I'm just gonna pause it at that particular moment. Hold on. Damn it! It's so short. There we go.
So originally, my plan was gonna be to have the NFL theme play initially with like a video of a guy like eating a couple of wings and then another guy eating popcorn, and then it was gonna cut to a picture of like a lion tearing apart a gazelle or something like that. So I went to go look for stock image, and I found a lot of weird ASMR videos of 50, 60-year-old men eating chicken wings, which took me down a path I did not want to go. So I looked up good old stock images instead and found those 4 images in a row. And just in the middle of them was just this one of just a child looking at him upset while he's gorging on wings. So I'm like, oh, I found my image for tonight. All right.
This is going to be
let's talk about
where it's
some
also going
snacks.
to be audience interactive because everyone in the audience is also going to rate snacks on the Super Bowl as well.
Yeah. So this one, I kind of went with a little bit of guideline on just making snacks for people in general, and then at the end of it, I have listed the top 25 snacks from least. I put them randomly, but they were the 25 least to most popular snacks. We're gonna go through all of them. Next slide.
No, I don't want to play the video again. Come on.
We can always play the video again.
just-
Okay.
I mean, we can always play the video again. I'll watch that video all fucking day.
Okay.
So for a little bit, I'm gonna get in my soapbox here for a little bit. Snacks are legally obligated to be served at a Super Bowl party. If you're not doing it, you're leaving yourself open to Halloween rules. If a person comes in asking for a treat on Halloween and you don't have a treat, you're fully legally cleared to toilet paper, egg your house. If you go to a friend's house for a Super Bowl party and they don't have snacks or they have inadequate snacks, we'll get to the inadequate snacks in a second. You are now free and clear to piss in their potted plants, to shit wherever you. It'll be a fun game. You'll shit somewhere and they'll have to find it later on. But no, you are legally obligated to provide snacks, and if you're going to someone's party, you are also legally obligated to bring something with you. That could just very well be a bag of chips and cheap ass Tostito dip that you fucking picked up at the gas station, but it's fucking something.
The safest thing to ever do, by the way, bring liquor or beer.
Yep. Yeah, because the true hierarchy.
If you can't cook, liquor or beer.
The true hierarchy of a game is the beer, the snacks, the commercials, and then the game itself. That is the importance of what you should. Also, very high. Somewhere in between beer and snacks is if they have a dog or a cat somewhere in the house, you have to become that dog's best friend. That's in between beer and snacks.
I will be spending my Super Bowl with Blythe and Matt over in Virginia, and they're for anyone that follows my personal feed, they're the ones with the cool 2 cats and the corgi.
You better be best friends with all 3 of them.
I am best friends with all 3 of them, especially the elder. I love the senior citizen cat.
Old cat is old.
The old cat is old, but he's old. Like the good thing about like old cats is they're so fucking chill. It's like, it's like so like a lot of times when I'm not like doing anything like for work or anything, I'll sit on their couch and like watch Netflix, and that's when Henry's like, "You're chill. I'm hanging out with you now." I'm like, yes, let's go.
I'm over here now.
Somehow Tessie's approaching senior citizen age and she still has fucking kitten energy.
Aw. She's more biggest than cat.
You ain't gonna hear me complaining. All right, next slide.
Okay.
So let's go through the bare minimum essentials. This is mathematically how to have an adequate Super Bowl party. By the way, I found every one of these in stock image. There are some even more buck wild ones, but I went with some of the better ones. So people who only have chips and dips are failures, whose nights with their wives are begin and end with faked orgasms. That's a guaranteed thing. But mathematically, you may be saying to yourself, Tom, how can I have a good Super Bowl party? I'm here for you. Before we start rating snacks, I'm here to help you have good snacks at a Super Bowl party. If you're asking how much should I have, count the number of people who are coming. You have to have at least half a bag of chip per person. This is the bare minimum, by the way. This is not the recommended amount. You want to go double these if you want to have a good party. You're gonna have 4 people on there. You better have 2 bags of chips or I'm walking. Right. You better have 1 dip per 4 people, and that's not a jar of dip. A jar of salsa is not a dip. A dip is something that has to come out of the microwave. Okay. And finally, you have to have 1 thing that came out of a goddamn oven. That is a legal obligation. That can be a more exquisite dip. Chef made fucking amazing buffalo chicken spring rolls one time when he came over for a Super Bowl party with a really fucking top-notch sauce. I still think about them to this day. But that's it. That is the bare fucking minimum. If you go to a Super Bowl party and they don't have that, you can leave. You can leave and they can't call you out on shit.
Oven/slow cooker.
Yeah, that's some oven.
Just not a microwave. The microwave's not included in that.
The microwave is for warming dip, and that's about it. But your air fryer, your oven, your slow cooker, something you would have had to have put in for an hour. You have to have 1 thing that came out of an oven.
Exactly.
Oh, fucking yeah! No, Chef mentions his chili fries the last time I went over for pay-per-view, and they were banging.
All right.
Okay.
So, how can I tell if my snacks for game day are good? Well, I have a checklist for you. We have about 5 ingredients, and the more of these you have, the better your snacks are gonna be. If they have at least 3 of either brown sugar, hot sauce, a stick of butter, cream cheese, or chorizo sausage, you have made a good snack. If you make, again, those spring rolls that a chef made had butter, hot sauce, and cream cheese. They were fucking phenomenal. You mix any of these ingredients together, you're going to make something tasty. But if you have a dish that has only 1, 2, less, if you have 1 or none of these ingredients, oh, I'm sorry. Like, I'm going to put this on here. I don't think French fries, on their own, plain French fries are not a fucking party snack.
No.
So I made chili the last time.
Chili's good.
But like, I don't think no, the chili didn't have hot sauce. It was just like the
it's got some
flavoring.
spice in it.
I was about to say the sauce of it got hot because of the natural
you have chili powder
flavors.
in it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like the chili powder
I don't. So I'm gonna. Here's my bold take. I think this list is good. It's not final though.
Yeah, like, definitely. Nothing's final.
Yeah. Ironically enough, though, the ribs I make though do have 2 of these ingredients definitely involved.
Like the ribs would be a perfect game day snack.
Right. Like if you make banging nachos, if your nachos have like, some ground beef in there, some cheese, some, veggies in there, some hot sauce, that's fine, I feel like I feel like this is a good guideline, but it's not final word.
No, and you can substitute too. Like chorizo can be ground beef.
Yeah, chorizo could be any delicious meat.
Right, yeah.
Yeah. But it should. And also I'm tackling more savory, as Warlock is pointing out, cinnamon. And there are plenty of options for a sweet.
I can hear Warlock say cinnamon in their Warlock voice.
Oh my god, I can hear it too. All right, but yeah, this is a basic guideline to see if you can make decent snacks.
Right
now, next slide, please, because I believe. No beef just yet. But is beer a snack? Very important. No beer is a way of life.
If there is no beer at a Super Bowl party, I leave. There was one where there was no beer. Like, apparently, everyone was like, bring something, and nobody brought beer. And they were like, can someone go get beer? I'm like, I'm leaving. I'm just leaving.
They're obviously
I literally let them went to a bar.
There are exceptions, like if no one drinks, because that's
if you have someone who's like that's
like some
a different
people.
story.
People were actually mystified that there was no beer.
Yeah, but like, or you're a bunch of crazy people and all you drink is alcohol during a Super Bowl because you don't value your life. That's cool too.
You know what though? I don't enjoy hard liquor during the Super Bowl.
Super Bowl is a magical. Super Bowl is a magical hour.
Like,
or imagine a couple hours.
I've definitely consumed non beer alcohol during Super Bowl parties.
I do too. I mix.
I do too,
depends also on if I'm driving.
Right, but
yes.
I wouldn't go to it through like convention fucking amounts because
No.
I kind of like enjoying like the contents of the game.
Okay, so here's the thing. I will have a mixed drink at the Super Bowl, but I would be put off if I went to a party and there were only hard liquor.
Yeah, exactly.
You need, because here's the thing. The Super Bowl is a magical couple hours where every beer you come across tastes good.
Yeah.
There is maybe like Coors Light and Bud Light are the only two that I will actually complain about. If you have Pabst Blue Ribbon, I will be happy. If you have some super powerful, really nice, like home brewed from a brewery ale, I'll be just as happy to see that as Coors. Be happy to see that as I would Pabst Blue Ribbon. Coors Light and Bud Light are not beer; they're water. Normal Budweiser, however, I will drink during a Super Bowl.
Buddy, drink up and be happy. That's how beer works.
Yeah,
that's not how beer works.
I definitely included the slide just because I saw this in the stock image light and I had to use it. All right, next slide, because I have a beef to throw out, and it's particularly with things that don't have beef. We're gonna, almost everything on this list is gonna be subjective, but I'm not gonna play subjective games with the wackest of the whack, which is the healthy version of normal people snacks. Oh no. There's one way to fuck up a party while bringing snacks, and that's to bring a healthy version of a snack. This is Super Bowl Sunday. Our goal is to not live past halftime. We're gonna eat all that. We're gonna eat all that fat. We're gonna drink all that beer. We're gonna have a good time. We're gonna live like kings. We worry about our body on President's Day. We don't worry about that shit. We don't worry about that shit right away. So if you come up to my house with the goddamn vegetable that you put in the air fryer and put a little bit of hot sauce on, you're taking that fucking cauliflower and you're getting the fuck on out of here.
You don't like the sauce pouch inside?
I'm not feeling that sauce pouch.
I remember one year at a Super Bowl party, it was like, hey, where are the vegetables at? I'm like, there's a backyard with grass you can chew on for a little bit if you really want some.
There is one acceptable form of vegetables, and that is carrot and celery sticks with the dip.
Yeah.
That is it.
Exactly.
That is it. Because I found an article while I was trying to look up what people traditionally consider to be bad Super Bowl snacks, and I actually found the site when I googled this that said the worst snacks for the Super Bowl, but they meant in a health fashion rather than in a like taste fashion, and they offered alternatives to each, and it was like instead of doing buffalo wings, do cauliflower wings, and I'm like, if you
serve me cauliflower wings, we're fist fighting. Like, that's it. Like, at that particular point, I'm just going to assume that you basically insulted my family bloodline, and we go outside. We're done. Like, no one does it. Like,
there are like 3 nights a year that we get to eat like whatever fucking animals we are and not feel bad about it.
Listen,
don't try and diet me up on one of those fucking days.
Listen,
I will get my exercise by caber tossing you out of my house.
There has been no food ever that has been said that it will taste good after you open up the sauce pouch, as per this advertisement. Oh, sauce pouch inside? Oh, thank you for the fucking flavor that was frozen for who knows how long.
It's so like I hate bird's eye sauce vegetables anyway.
Yeah.
And if I want vegetables, I want something that's gonna taste like fucking vegetables. Don't put a weird fucking sauce on it.
If I want vegetables, I will literally go to the vegetable section and bring some home and cook some.
Right.
I will get a coup d'etat or whatever the fuck it was that Dr. Oz tried to
charcuterie or whatever it is.
It's pronounced charcuterie, okay?
So, what I've done for this list, just because I did not have time to go and get images for every single one of them, you can move to the next slide. Right. Well, before we do that, let's go to the snacks and give them a rating. This is actually also in the stock image site, which, why are the blueberries?
See, there? I can excuse the grapes. Grapes serve a function. We want to trick your body. Yeah. Even strawberries I can accept. As blueberries. Unless you're doing some kind of weird drink magic, little sauce on that.
Listen, I need to be fed the strawberries as I act like hedonism bot from Futurama is like, oh, the Eagles scored another touchdown. Feed me the strawberries. I rub my nipples. And then Let's go.
All right.
All right.
So these are the 25 most and least popular snacks. I have taken the list. I used a random sequence generator to take 1 to 25 and move the order of them.
Okay.
So these are not in order.
Okay.
But I think what could be fun is we kind of rate each of these snacks by how we're feeling, and then if we want to play another fun game, I can let me pull up the list here. I want people to guess what number each of these snacks are in the 1 to 25.
Oh, that's gonna be hard.
And it's not gonna be no one's gonna get them perfect, but
for the Super Bowl.
So this is Game Day Snacks, official ranking of 25 Super Bowl snacks from worst to best. This is from 2019.
Worst to best.
Okay.
So 25 would be the worst. Number 1 would be the best. So let's go ahead and let's start it off. Pita chips.
So how are we ranking them on like an A to D scale, and then we're gonna guess what number they're listed as?
Yeah. So it would be just like a going right for them, eat them if they're there, or hard pass, and then where you think it lands on a 1 to 25.
All right, so I'll give my take, and then Ray can give his take, and then we'll come up with a ranking number. Pita chips are for me are a C. I wanted to eat a potato chip is a B for me in my mind, because I could eat a potato chip by itself and be pleased with it. Like, oh, a potato chip, yum yum yum, whatever. Pita chips, unless you have like a hummus or something to dip it in, it's like a stale cracker. So I'm gonna give it a C.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of pita chips because basically, like, that shit's disgusting unless there's an add-on.
Right.
At the same time, if you're gonna have something to dip into an add-on, it could just be anything that's better than pita chips, which is a whole big list.
I get why the pita, because like if you want something like the strength to like put it into a hummus or something, you need like a thick chip.
Well, yes, but that particular point, you get like the Tostitos like bowl chip things and
like baguettes or something, like baguette slices or something like that.
Yeah. I mean, I get it. It's like it's an easy option if you have the hummus. Would a hummus be by itself C?
I'm giving pita chips a D.
So I don't mind pita chips. I would definitely not have them on their own. It would need to have something on them, or like I said, hummus or a hearty dip. But there are even better options for that.
Right.
I'll put them at like a B-, maybe a C+. I'll eat them if there's nothing else. So on a list of 25 being the lowest and 1 being the highest, where do you think this falls numerically?
I want to say 21.
I was literally about to say 21.
Okay.
All right, you're not that far off. It is 24.
Oh, wow. Really?
So the writers of this article do in fact agree with you. They basically said pita and hummus is a step above pita is a step above stuff, but you don't really need them. They're unnecessary.
Okay. All right.
They're like, you want to host a good Super Bowl party, you don't want to host a
Yeah, if it was paired with the hummus, like I see hummus and veggie sticks, I think it'd go higher, but I get that by themselves. Yeah. Okay.
It could be a star of a vegan Super Bowl, but why the fuck would you go to a vegan Super Bowl?
I mean, I get it.
I would not.
All right.
Puff pastry.
Okay, so I'm gonna give it a B because it depends on what's in the puff pastry. Again, it's a wild card, like you get like a good like like what if it's fucked up, what if it's a bad cheese, something like that, or what if it's delicious. So give it a safe B, and put it around like the 18 area.
Okay.
Like puff pastry is good. I don't think it's like Super Bowl food good. I don't think people are dying to come over and sample the puff pastries during the Super Bowl. So under normal circumstances, it'd probably be a C. But if you specifically said you're putting for the Super Bowl, D.
Mm-hmm. So I'm gonna say that puff pastry, it on its own, just like a couple of things like puff pastry out there, it would definitely be C. It has the potential to be used in, like, if you made like a spinach and artichoke dip filled spinach pops or something like that. I'd be killing people to get to them. But on its own, just better options. It is number 17 on the list.
Okay, so
for that exact reason. All right. Chicken lettuce wraps.
Where the fuck you going eating chicken lettuce wraps? Like, I've never been to a Super Bowl party that someone's like, yo, check out my sick chicken lettuce wraps. I'm more likely to see like McDonald's snap wraps at a Super Bowl party than I am that. They sound fine. I'm gonna say it's a C because I like chicken. I don't get what like that's a little too healthy for my liking for my Super Bowl party. That's a C. I'll say like a 20. This is 25 in my opinion.
This can go either way because it's like, so for instance, I'll be like, hey, come to my Super Bowl party. I have ribs. You know how I like fucking go all out on ribs. Some people might go a little ham on making their chicken to prep on the lettuce wrap. Because, I mean, the whole thing is not about, like, the lettuce wrap itself. It's about how you cook the chicken. So, this can either be really good, or it could just be okay.
I feel like it's the kind of thing where, so the one benefit that it has to it is, for anything Super Bowl food, and this is like you're getting a little more, like less snacks and more into like dinner territory. I don't think it's a bad dinner.
Right.
It definitely has the benefit of a
Right,
serve yourself.
You know what?
Kind
of. This
of.
is kind of a snack ordeal.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
I say as I'm about to haul out like 3 racks of ribs.
Yo, but that being said, I've had your ribs.
Yeah.
I see a Ray rib at a party. I'm pushing a child out of the way and be like, "He's a pie now." If I see a chicken lettuce wrap at the party, I'm pushing that chicken lettuce wrap into the child and being like, "Oh, good, eat your veggies."
Yeah.
Yeah.
To me, it's a C plus.
Yeah,
At best.
It's one of those things where it's like it's going to be a C if it's poorly made, or a B if it's well made.
Yeah.
At best, we're talking B minus territory. They're just better.
Okay.
They're just better options right here.
It is kind of elaborate for a Super Bowl party, but then again,
it's the Super Bowl.
I'm the guy that fucking cooks chili and fucking ribs during a Super Bowl party.
Okay,
so
it's the Super Bowl. There are so many other better chicken options that you could go. So it is number 19 on the list.
What kind of white people party these people go into?
I mean, it's probably going to get. I mean, I'm seeing some of these other things, and it's probably going to get really good really fast.
Right.
Pigs in a blanket.
A. Good A. What a perfect party snack. Because, like, you know, you got pigs in a blanket. It's hot dog, it's pastry, you got your mustard, you got your ketchup for dipping. It's an A. Just I'm excited when I see pigs in a blanket. I do a little shimmy.
I don't think I've ever come across a time where like, damn, this is a terrible time for pigs in a blanket.
Right.
And that definitely hasn't happened in a Super Bowl party.
No. Unless they come out and they burnt the shit because
I mean, if you fuck up cooking them, yeah.
Yeah. But like that, you know, whatever. I'm gonna say
anything, it's gonna be garbage.
I'm gonna say it's 5. It's the top 25 most popular snack because I feel like it's a little more complex than like your potato chip or your potato skins. But it's still
it has to be number 7.
Mm-hmm. So complete hard agree. Love pigs in a blanket. I think that they're pretzel bites, but better.
Right.
You can dunk them in that beer mustard. You can dunk them in the beer cheese, and they're just it's great. This is the first time I'm gonna disagree hardcore with the author of this article because they had it at 22.
Are you out of your?
They had the chicken lettuce wraps as better than pigs in a blanket, which is
this person.
Yeah. Their thing were their reason was hot dogs have fallen out of fashion, and these could end up getting soggy and cold if left out for too long.
Out of fashion? Have you seen Cam Newton? He's fallen out of fashion. Pigs in a blanket are delicious.
Yeah. Yeah, these are definitely fucking like the hipster, like, oh, we only drink like, you know, sparkling water at a Super Bowl party.
There are some. This is not the first time we're gonna be confused by this
list is classic.
I'd probably go to this guy's party. I'm like, hey, can I have a glass of water? And he's like, you know, still.
Yeah.
I'm like,
yeah,
a glass of fucking water.
All right, so this is one that we might get a little bit of contention on. 7-layer dip.
I mean, I personally am not a fan of 7-layer dip.
Yeah.
However, I can understand 7-layer dip being at a Super Bowl party.
Oh yeah, it's not for me.
It. Like it's not for me, but like that's you know, I'm not gonna yuck someone's yum or whatever.
Yeah.
Over this particular food choice because I understand that people like it. So I would say 7-layer dip. I would say probably number 11.
Not a bad
I'm
option.
gonna so for me personally, D. I don't like it. Also, Sales Machine asks Ray to be louder. Apparently,
Make me
um,
louder. Damn.
oh yeah, okay. It's a D to me. Going how this list is, I'm gonna say it's 7.
All right. I hate 7-layer dip.
Okay.
It is my least favorite of the dips.
Yeah, like I'm not a fan of it, but I can understand people liking it.
I can understand it. I never. When I get the idea of wanting to get a dip with a little bit of everything, but like, there's nothing to me grosser than going to a 7-layer dip that's been like used at a party for half the time and like going to try to dip a
if it's been out for
it.
I feel like practically it could be the same for almost any dip that's been out there for like 3 hours.
But
you know what it is? 7-layer dip has so many more ingredients that can just go bad over 3 hours.
And it's also it's a cold dip instead of like an actual good hot dip.
Yeah.
So like a normal 7-layer dip, by the way, for people who don't know, is sour cream, guac, refried beans, cheese, salsa, black olives, and chef's choice, usually something like lettuce or ground beef. There's just, if I want a taco, I'll have a goddamn taco. Like,
yeah, I mean,
like there are so many better dips, and this is 9 on the list.
Oh, I hate that I was right, but I knew it.
I would hate go. Why do I have the feeling I'm gonna hate going to these people's parties?
Yeah, we are not invited.
Like they get a bunch right, but that is definitely like 7-layer dip is just not doing it for me. All right, mozzarella sticks.
Bro,
you know what?
I will blast ass for mozzarella sticks all day.
After I push that child away for the pigs in a blanket, I will step on him to, use them for a height advantage so I can reach for the mozzarella sticks. After I acquire the pigs in a blanket, A+ snack, love it, love a mozzarella stick. Mozzarella sticks fucking rule. Knowing these preppy fucks, this is probably like 13 on the list.
God, all right, no, you know what? This is 16. I know this is 16 on their dumb fucking list, but you know what? That doesn't mean they're fucking right.
No, they're wrong.
Because mozzarella sticks are good.
They're great. They're great. They're perfect. They're fucking perfect. Party snack. They're easy to heat. They're easy to reheat.
Yeah.
They're great.
Right.
I'm gonna read before their article before giving the number.
Oh no.
Does anyone really love mozzarella sticks? You'll randomly find them at some pub menu, but not on very many. At first glance, these seem like a great snack. Breaded and fried cheese.
Where the fuck are these people? I'm gonna fight
In reality, the insides of mozzarella sticks are super stringy and not in a good way. They gave it a 21.
Just show me where they live, Tom.
Okay.
Show me where they live.
These people.
I just want to talk.
These people are a pole, and Ray and I are Eagles fans because we're gonna climb them and peel over them.
Tom, just let me know where they are. All I want to do is talk. I just want to talk.
Fuck them. Fuck them. The eye.
I want to talk, and I think Vulpin Props has some sort of fucking discussion they want to also interject in this.
Vulpin Props would be like, I heard you had a shitty list. Perhaps I can make you a bigger thing, and that's a knife. Yeah, I know. I know. Don't worry about it.
All right. Bruschetta.
No, wait. What number did they put that shit in?
Mozzarella sticks?
Yeah.
25, was it?
21.
This is trash opinion.
Yeah.
Trash opinion. Yeah. Bruschetta.
Oh my fucking god.
Again, this is when you have a fancy white people party. You have bruschetta.
Oh.
I don't see this at my Super Bowl party. So this for me is like,
Tom, if they put this shit in the top 5, I swear I want names and addresses immediately.
For me, this is a C. I'm sure for these people it's number 3.
Listen, bruschetta is okay to have one of, and then after that you go and have anything.
It's an appetizer.
It's literally just like have one of that and then sample everything else because it's hot and delicious.
Bruschetta
is
good.
However, these fucking nerds probably put this shit in the top 5, and I'm going to get the Kraken Club again if they did.
So I'm gonna astringe your fears right now. They put it at 18.
Finally.
Right.
So
finally, there's some justice on this fucking dumb bitch of a planet.
Okay, I'm pleased to be wrong.
So there is some justice in the world. Bruschetta is good it's a snack that you serve while you're waiting for the cool people at your party to arrive.
Is that what they actually said?
No, that's what I say.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Because if you're making a bruschetta, you need something thick like a bagel chip, and there are just so many better uses for bagel chips at a Super Bowl party.
Okay. Jesus.
All right, chili.
Okay. I personally do not care much for chili.
How are these people going to insult chili? Oh my god. Please.
All right, so I don't care for chili personally. That's just like a Chris call. There's nothing wrong with that. It's still like a B tier snack because like bad chili exists.
Dude, I mean,
so it's B. They can go up. I'll go up to an A minus if done right. Not for me. These morons are probably gonna put it at like 15.
Dude, I love a good bowl of chili. I don't for me loving chili and I make a decent chili. I don't make the best chili in the world. I make a serviceable chili that people are nodding like good chili, and that's that. Like I'm not going out there and I'm not winning fucking chili competitions, but these people probably. I think these people that wrote this article hate spice, and they're going to rank chili down because of the fact that they don't like spice.
All right, so again, gonna save the both of you a lot of frustration. It's number 2.
Yep, do it.
Oh my god.
We have a little bit of reason coming back.
All right, good. All right. I'm gonna have a relaxation beer now after that because holy shit, I was about to be tight.
Chili for me is an A-tier snack. It works as both the dinner part of the evening. Chili complements every other thing that you are gonna have at a Super Bowl. But big bag of Fritos. Oh, I'm making a chili pie. I'm making a Frito pie. Like that's happening. So agree with them. Chili. There, like I said, this list is. There's a lot of frustrating things, but they actually get it right about 70% of the time. But when they're bad, when they're wrong, they're fucking wrong.
Yeah.
All right, so we're gonna go for a couple of dips. Buffalo chicken dip.
You know what? I might as well just go ahead and get this out of the way. By the way, with me about dips, because we're gonna encounter like 2 more dips after this. I'm not a fan of dip, like just in general.
I see this. This though has the words buffalo chicken in front of me. So this is that A tier again. Are we doing S rank? If we're doing S rank, this is an S rank snack. Buffalo chicken, chip and dick. That's cheese. That's chicken. That's buffalo in there. Fuck yeah. I think they'll come around this one. I think this is a they're gonna say top 10.
Mm-hmm. I'm gonna go ahead and say that this is number 7. And again, I'm not. Like I say, I'm not a fan of dip. That's just me personally. Dip is. I get why people love dip though. Ironically enough, I'm a salsa person. I love salsa.
Salsa's great. I feel like dip is a necessity at Super Bowl parties.
Yeah, and that's why Bird Porton, friend of the show, if you're here, like you're in charge of the dip because I can't do shit with dip. So
nice.
I think she said she was making a dip and like ganache or something like that.
Dip is just, hey, do you like cream cheese? I do. Put some cream cheese in whatever else you're gonna make. The nicest thing to me about dips are you get to theme them after whatever the Super Bowl that year is. So Philly cheesesteak dip is something that can definitely be made.
It's good. I got a good dip.
I hate the Patriots, but I love a good clam chowder dip.
Back.
I like clam chowder. That was the only good thing that Boston probably got right when I went to Boston. Like as far as like a Boston centric food.
It's a shame it's so late because I'd bust out the Boston accent, but like that starts at 12 and people are trying to sleep, so I'm not gonna be like Duncan.
So yeah, they have it as an 8.
Okay, cool.
Okay. I was close.
So Ray was extremely close. Yep.
Yeah.
Yes, I said top 10, so not bad. Yeah. Okay, cool.
Potato chips.
Like okay. Are we talking in terms of effort? Because
no, like popularity.
Popularity? Oh.
Yeah. So this is
I feel like they're interjecting their personal preferences in this.
Yeah.
Like for their rankings.
Yeah, I don't know. I say so. This is a B tier snack for me because like plain potato chip is fine. You know, like it's a good like side snack, but like plain is it's so B base level could go up to an A depending on if you got some barbecue chips in there, if you got some fucking kettle chips in there, you know?
Yeah, but it's not like you're inviting your friends over to just go watch a movie or whatnot, or watch Netflix or YouTube.
No, but they're aside.
You're inviting your friends for YouTube. Like, that don't make the potato chips the main thing. Like, that shit's probably number 22 in the list.
I'm gonna say
if it's not 22 in the list, then fuck these guys.
I'm gonna say it's like 15.
Yeah,
15, 14.
Yeah, but I'm also not there for the chips. Like, the chips are like an afterthought.
So they have it as a 12.
Okay.
And the main reason why it got up that high is because it is reliable. It is as reliable of a snack as you can get. And it's also the thing that people are probably going to end up bringing to your party.
Yeah.
If these motherfuckers ranked devil eggs below potato chips,
they're correct. That's the one thing. One thing I would agree with them on.
Zip car. I'm getting a zip car. I'll be right back.
All right. How do we all feel about deviled eggs?
I don't like them. But also, why are we skipping two better
we're
snacks?
skipping
we
so
missed.
Things.
I'm sorry. I made the mistake of just thinking we were right there. Buffalo wings.
Hell, fuck yeah. S rank. X rank. What a gift. Give Buffalo wings. I love them. I think. I also think this is like a 6 on their list. I think they're not that dumb this time. I think they come around Buffalo wings.
Listen, when I fight God one day, I will withdraw only one punch, and the only reason I'm withdrawing that one punch when I fight God is because of the existence of buffalo wings. S tier, that shit better be. If that shit is not number one, shit's not number one.
It should be number one.
Hold on a moment. That shit's not number one. That shit better be
It's number one.
Oh, okay. Wow.
I think the fact that we even had to doubt that for a second is a little telling. But yes, Buffalo wings are number one. Why wouldn't they be number one? Buffalo wings are good in almost every form you can have them. Fried, baked. Actually, I've been recently getting into more baked wings or air fried wings, and they come out sometimes better than frying in deep frying in oil.
This is good.
There's so many different ways you can put your own spin on the sauce. Buffalo wings have to be number one. Why wouldn't they? Wouldn't they be number one?
It's okay, baby. You get the rest another night. No violence tonight for you.
Excellent. I'm glad there's harmony there.
Like I said, there's a lot they get wrong, but they get the important ones right. All right. Next, party mix. I feel like party mix just is there for the sake of being there. Like, again, it's a reliable snack. You knew it was gonna show up.
I feel like
it's like the person who comes to your Christmas party and tells the same joke that they tell every year.
I feel like the party mix is just there because it was just in the pantry for 3 years, and it's like, we gotta get this shit out of our pantry.
Yeah, no.
Does anyone? All right, so here's actually a question: does anyone eat party mix?
No.
Like on its own?
I mean, maybe in acts of desperation.
Yeah, that would have to be there would have to be like I'm working late and there's nothing else in the vending machine.
Like there's literally no website out there is like partymixreviews.com.
Yeah. No one's going out and buying party mix and then eating it like a bag of chips.
There's definitely some like dude in his 60s who reviews snacks on his YouTube channel. Just like, this is the golden eye brand of party mix. Don't care much for it, but it's reliable. B+. I'm gonna say this is like a 22 in my opinion. Who knows what these assholes are up to though?
Oh my god.
So yeah,
23.
14.
The number 14 as in a 1-4.
1-4.
All right, if you insist. Tom. If you insist.
They put it there because, again, reliable and customization kind of lets you put whatever you want in it.
Customization? It's not a fucking PC.
Reliable for what? Making sure that people get the fuck out of your apartment after the Super Bowl's over?
Right, yeah.
I am just reading what the article is saying.
Okay.
I do not agree with it.
Nope.
Again,
no, Tom, this isn't on you. None of this is on you.
But it's
like I'm not about to shout at you that this is Sparta.
This should have been a 23. This is where like chicken and lettuce wraps should they swapped the two of them. And
who's excited for party mix is my question.
Who? There is. Oh my. I hate these people.
right.
I hate them. I hate them. I would not be friends with them. I would not want to drink with them at a bar.
Potato skins.
Oh, S ranked snack.
God,
What a good snack.
Mm.
Like you have to be a tremendous asshole to fuck up potato skins.
I'm the guy that waited until last year to be like, bro, why don't I just make my own potato skins?
And
when you make your own potato skins from scratch,
they're good.
They're so good.
Real good. I'm gonna say these idiots don't fuck this up.
I'm remembering them right now.
This is top five.
Oh, I could break
easily.
I could break a safe open my dick remembering those potato skins I made.
So this is one we're gonna disagree with them on because they have it at 20.
Tom,
And they're wrong.
Live? Where do they live?
I think there was a mistake. I think it's be 0-2 is the correct answer. God,
yeah, I think they might have just flipped the numbers around.
Yeah, they fucked it up. There should have been. There should have really been number 2.
Number 2.
Yeah.
Their rationale for that is they could get cold quickly.
That's any. Yeah.
Anything can get cold quick. Literally anything can get cold quickly.
Yeah.
Potato skins are great. You load them up with whatever the fuck you want. That chili that we talked about earlier, put some of that on.
Yeah. You know what else?
Yeah, we are.
I mean, anything can get cold quickly. For instance, I was burning hot with passion when we agreed that buffalo wings were number 1, and then they gave party mix of 14, and then I immediately went cold.
All right, y'all, you want to try something? Instead of potato chips and dip, take some of that dip and put it in your fucking potato skin. Eat up.
Oh, that's a.
See now we're fucking thinking.
I think I want to make some potato skins and then put a little bit of chili in there.
Oh, there you go. A fun spicy treat.
Like take a spoonful of chili and pop it in there.
Just a fun
There are some ways of making potato skins. It's basically like a boat for whatever dip you're serving.
Right. Oh yeah, exactly.
Right.
Like,
that's the customization right there.
Yeah.
Potato skins. Fucking
that's the smart shit.
I fucking hate these people on this list.
Yeah, they're bad. They're bad. Yep. They're bad. They're bad. They should feel bad.
Deviled eggs.
I like deviled eggs, so
I don't care for deviled eggs. So I imagine these assholes are gonna make this like 4 though.
I will say this though, you can fuck a deviled egg up pretty good.
I spent thinking I was thinking fucking deviled eggs.
You can, and I'm gonna go ahead and blame white people for this, but it's probably low rank because you could fuck it up really bad.
Yeah.
10.
Of course.
Oh, all right. So I guess they had good deviled eggs.
White people also love deviled eggs, so there's that.
White people love paprika.
Yes.
That's what we got to keep in mind.
Yes.
All right.
Deviled eggs are great because you're just basically putting hot sauce on eggs. Always a smart move. Always a smart move.
All right. Oh, I'm getting ready. Getting my pro wrestling stance to this one.
All right. Candied nuts.
More like these nuts.
Hey,
I'm like, well, let's go.
Bro, really? Can't like. Okay. Here's how many Super Bowl parties I went to that have had candied nuts at them.
Yeah.
None. I went to no Super Bowl parties with candied nuts.
They're next to the prosciutto and the chicken lettuce wraps and the I don't go to those type of parties.
This is another forgotten item in the pantry that they're just digging out to get rid of.
These are white tricks they tell black people.
If you want to give someone nuts at a party, get some goobers, get some chocolate covered nuts like a decent human being and put those out instead.
Sorry, you said nuts and I heard the word goob and I thought this was going a different direction. But yeah, it's like so in a just and fair world, F and it would be 25 on this list. I'm sure these assholes are gonna fucking make it like 3.
Nope, 23.
Oh, okay.
They agree. They agree with us. Good. They're like some people like candied nuts. Don't serve them at your Super Bowl party. There's no reason to.
Again,
you and your guys can literally eat nuts anytime you want.
Right. Candy nuts.
All right. Anyway.
Yeah.
Pizza.
What state are they from?
I honestly wish I had an answer.
Yeah.
I do not have that.
3 of us only know good pizza because we're in the pizza belt.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I say it's a good. Okay. If we're talking pizza belt pizza, it's an A. If it's anywhere outside the pizza belt, oh God, good luck. Good luck. Knowing these assholes though, it's gonna be like 19.
It is 11.
Okay. Okay.
What's a party without pizza?
Fair. Right. Exactly. Okay.
The pizza is fine because you could just order a variety of toppings and let people pick and choose.
Again, customization. Yeah.
Yep. Pizza smart. You want to appeal to as many people as possible. You want to host
Right.
a big ass Super Bowl party. You better have some
Yes.
pizzas coming
Yes.
on in.
Yes.
Okay. Chips and guac.
Literally just one step up from potato chips, or maybe two.
It's good, but that being said, I'm excited if I see chips and guac because now you have something.
I'm not saying it's bad, but I'm talking about
Right.
in the ranking tier on this. It's either one or two positions up from potato chips.
Yeah. So for me personally, an A, because you got guac in there, especially if it's homemade guac or
Homemade guac is
the
worth its weight in gold.
most bullish shit I ever seen at not at a Super Bowl party, but at a fucking cosplay picnic was a friend of the show, Oshi, rolled up with his guac kit and made fresh guacamole at the fucking picnic. Superb. He had he put like all the good shit in there, put in that little lemon juice in there. Superb. So A list. I'm gonna say these people don't fuck around. Say 8 or 9. That area. Yeah.
5.
Oh.
For that exact reason, it works great for being homemade.
Mm-hmm.
It's a rule. It's basically chips in its best form, is how they put it.
Yeah, agreed.
So you know what? Like I said, they get some things right, they get something wrong.
Okay.
Buttered popcorn.
Can I tell you all a secret?
What's that?
I don't like popcorn. Not my thing.
I don't. Yeah. So you know what? I don't dislike popcorn, but I rarely go out of my way to make it, to the point where I got someone a birthday gift that was a popcorn maker, and I was like, that was the first time I ever heard someone was like, I really want a popcorn maker because I care that much about popcorn. Not a lot of people. And I think it can be a shame, because if you spice popcorn well, like, you can make curry popcorn or like masala popcorn, and it's fucking great. But just plain ass buttered popcorn, it's mid.
Mm-hmm.
So they have it at number 15, which kind of fair.
Yeah, I guess. I have. That's a little high for my liking, but whatever.
I feel like you can't really customize popcorn all that much on your own.
Right.
You can, but you have to know the spice profile.
Right. Exactly. And I mean, I'm a fan of movie theater fucking buttered popcorn though. Like it's like it's my dirty fucking, like, if I go to a movie theater and I get popcorn there, like, go ahead and just put on that stupid fucking unhealthy butter, like, clog my fucking arteries until go ahead and let me have a heart attack in the theater. I don't fucking care.
I was a kind of fucking kid that
there was
because they had the butter dispenser where you could butter your own popcorn. We used to take the straws.
Oh no!
And attach that so that we could get butter on the bottom half of the popcorn. Like, we were those kind of kids.
There was like that one video that was like popular a couple of months ago, that like one movie theater worker that was buttering up all the popcorn.
Oh, yeah.
And I'm just like, I mean, in my mind, I'm like, this is not that impressive, but you know what?
I want that.
I want that person serving me popcorn all the fucking time.
Oh, all right. Hummus and veggie sticks.
I'm not a fan of hummus, so I'm just gonna leave. Like, not leave like it's disgusting, or like, I know people love hummus, and that's good for them. I'll let them have their hummus. I just can't judge it because I just don't like it. So I'll let you guys judge.
I like a hummus. So I like a hummus. I like to see hummus and pita chips bang in a combo. Hummus and veggie sticks. It's fine. Not at a Super Bowl party though. So I'm gonna give it a generous B, and say they're gonna put this at like 12, 13, knowing them.
25. Lowest on the list.
Well, I'm delightfully surprised.
Damn.
Hummus. So here's the thing. Hummus as a condiment can be okay. Hummus as a feature player, no. Pulled chicken sandwich with hummus on top is delightful.
Okay.
But speaking of pulled, there's one very clearly better pulled.
If this shit is not top 3,
yeah, I mean, it's not one for the right reason. But here's number 2, pulled pork. Like, imagine, like, unless you choose not to eat meat, or there's a health reason why you can't eat meat. Imagine being mad and not seeing pulled pork. Can't be me. S tier should be number 2.
Agreed. I already know how Ray's feeling.
Yeah.
That's number 6. It's not all the way up, but it's high up on the list. It's number 6.
Okay.
Pulled pork sandwiches are
Okay.
number 6.
I don't agree, but at least it's in the right area.
I don't agree either, but I may not bludgeon them to death.
Yeah, that's a
their heart was in the right spot.
It's a swift kicking. It's a swift kicking.
It should have been above chips and guac, in my opinion.
Yeah. It really should.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Spinach and artichoke dip.
I mean, you already know my opinions on dip, so
yeah.
That's like a B. That's like a B dip for me. Like, I'm not excited. Like, that's just like I had to be in the mood for it. Whereas, like, again, that child is now in the hospital because I've jumped on it several times to get better food. So hopefully little Stevie or whatever will be okay. But yeah, Sage artichoke dip. That's a B for me. These assholes, I'm gonna say it's like number 4.
I actually have to look up where it is because I forgot.
Oh, that's good.
So it's number 7.
Wow. Okay. Okay.
I love spinach and artichoke dip because it is just cheese dip with a little bit of spinach flavor on it.
Mhm.
For me, it's a solid B plus.
Yeah.
I still like the buffalo chicken dip better.
Yes.
But I will go if someone orders a spinach and artichoke dip at a Chili's, I'm gonna eat that whole fucking thing myself.
Sick. Agreed.
Sliders.
There's a good seafood place at the area around MagFest that has a good spinach and artichoke dip, according to everybody else.
I gotta go through that.
Sliders are tricky because the only time I've gotten actual food poisoning and not used to call out was a slider. Also, like sliders in theory,
I think I know the restaurant you're talking about because I got sick the following day from that at your place.
Yeah.
I think that's the fault of that place because sliders
else
for me is fine.
It was in the city, not.
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah.
It was a slider and shake place, right?
Yeah. It no longer exists, but yes.
Yeah. Exactly. There's a good reason. Probably everyone died.
Yeah. Yeah. So sliders are a B for me because it's a good burger is hard to make. I'll admit this. It's really easy to fuck up a slider. Also, like sometimes you don't like small hot dogs, cute. Small hamburgers, kind of annoying. I'll be honest. Like my favorite thing.
I dislike when you have a small amount of meat in a slider and a gigantic bun, which I feel is the case.
It's like a puff pastry, but like neither part's good.
You know who? Fucking White Castle got this right.
Yeah.
White Castle got the proportions right.
Yeah, they got a little.
If you're doing something like a slider,
yeah.
If you're doing something like a slider, you have to have a smaller bun. You have to have a ton of onions on it.
Right.
This is how I know. This is how I know I'm getting like way too used to the city. I totally forgot about the existence of White Castle.
They're hard to come by these days.
Yeah, in the city they're hard to come by. In Long Island, I can get them all the time.
Yeah.
Like one thing if I drop my girlfriend off, I usually try to go ahead and see if there's enough time for me to go to a White Castle.
I used to do the same thing when Jay was living in Jersey. I would drop them off and then go to a White Castle on the way back.
I'm not sure where the nearest White Castle is to me. I just looked at that. I'm gonna say they're gonna put these around like 12, 13.
Okay.
Yeah.
It is number 4.
Oh.
Yeah.
Wow.
If burgers are good, sliders are better. It's burgers designed for a party.
Yeah, but like I feel like
you have the option of
the quality. The quality is fucking out there. Okay. Nachos next.
Number 3. If it's not number 3, go fuck off. Go.
I'm gonna tell you right off the bat. Ray nailed it. Number 1, it's nachos. Number 3 is nachos.
Great. Good. Like again, they are really like all about like customization for party mix. Nachos because you don't need meat to make nachos good, but if you have meat in the nachos, chef's kiss.
Nachos are great because you can put meat in them and they're not going to be the star or overwhelming.
Yes.
Ground beef, which would normally be a star in every other dish, showed up and it's like a featured player alongside everything else in a good way. Olives, I don't like olives on anything else. I'll have olives on nachos all the fucking time.
Yes. I mean, I think Amanda's pro olive. I am not, but also she's more of a gin drinker, so I get it. Yeah, I'm glad we're all right and everyone wins the scenario. Ooh.
Next, jalapeno poppers.
Okay. I do like a popper. That being said, it's real easy to buy shitty poppers.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna say it's a B, and they're gonna put it in like the high teens.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, they're really gonna put this at number 2.
It is number 13.
Oh, okay.
They said the only thing that's keeping it from going under is, people's wild card tolerance for spice, even though it's just a jalapeno.
Yeah, I've had them in restaurants. They were fine, chef. But like, if like the store bought like frozen ones, rarely really get done.
I hate the store bought. I hate the store bought ones, but it depends. So I actually have a theory on this. Is the yellow cheese. If you have a jalapeno popper that has cream cheese in the filling, it has to be made yourself. I do not like restaurant cream cheese filled ones. If it is that like nacho cheese yellow cheddar filled ones, I want it from like the cheapest, sleaziest fucking pizzeria. Like that pizzeria we saw the one time.
The one where you fight old people at?
The one where I saw a old man being carried out of a pizzeria, and my drunk ass went, "I'm gonna eat dinner there because I need to prove to the world I'm stronger than that person's than that grandpa."
Do love Geno's in Woodside. It's good. My favorite story had to be God, it was whatever year my birthday was, and a bunch of us went to that Solid State. Walking back there, pissed drunk, ordering a bunch of pizza in the pouring rain, and some fucking hipster douchebag walked in there and go, "Gino, you fucked up my order. It's the wrong order." It's like, I probably the delivery guy switched the order. He's like, "Gino, are you drunk? Are you drunk, Gino?" Gino, by the way, is just like in his 60s and like barely clinging to life. So it was, yeah. He was not drunk. Gino has brain damage, but yeah. Yeah, no,
Good
okay,
pizza.
okay.
I've good pizza and I live through the night.
Great pizza. Yeah, you've undefeated at Geno's. Pretzels.
Do we care?
I mean, so here's the thing. Here's the thing.
Depends on the pretzel.
Exact. Thank you. Because like you go to a German beer hall, and you get those big old beer pretzels. That's a A-tier snack. If I go to a party, you got a bag of pretzels. All right, when I'm drunk, they're gonna suck up the alcohol. If you get like one of those fucking frozen pretzels you have to cook and then like dipped in salt in, I ain't 6 anymore. That shit doesn't fly. So I'm gonna say a B minus. These assholes probably gonna say like 10.
I'm gonna read. Ray, go ahead before I. Your pretzel.
Blah blah blah. Dependable snack. Blah blah blah. Number 9.
All right, I'm gonna read verbatim what they say about this. Sorry, pretzels, you're number 16. You're fine when there's nothing else, but you're not the best party snack by any means. And I agree wholeheartedly with that.
Yeah,
okay,
but that's we actually agree with them with that. Good on you, therecipe.com. You managed not to blow our expectations that time. Good on y'all.
So are there any snacks that we feel like the only one that like jumps to me is like I can't believe they didn't mention it was spring rolls and egg rolls.
Okay, so you know what's a good like? I don't want them individually. Like I've never at the bodega or the deli. I'm like, oh fuck, I need to grab these. But like, I go to a party and you got like a candy to offset the taste, and you have like a bowl full of M&Ms. That's what's up for Super Bowl. I feel like.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm not never in the mood like, oh man, I need an M&M. But if I see some, I'm like, all right, that's cool.
If I ever get my own like a place where I can go outside and fucking grill, like not only am I doing like ribs grilled proper, but there's gonna be a seafood boil at that shit.
I feel like that's good food. Those aren't snacks. You know, like
I know they're not snacks.
Yeah, that's all. Yeah,
but,
I think we're snack territory.
So the one thing that they didn't also mention was shrimp cocktail. I feel like a shrimp cocktail is okay. Hold on, let me rephrase that. Not for a regular party, yeah. For a Super Bowl party, probably
no.
Not.
Yeah, that's a fancy drink party. Yeah, the shrimp cocktail. You know, that's when Kevin comes over with his seersucker suit. Shrimp cocktail.
Damn.
Besides that, any other snacks that you feel are missing from this list that are like, damn, I really want one of those.
I mean, I already told you what I do.
Yeah, I guess like I was surprised there's not. I mean, I guess it's not really a Super Bowl party having a charcuterie platter.
I feel like if they did, it would be like the most basic shit.
Yeah,
like
but I also feel like
sausage and
I feel like platters in general have a number of these things like incorporated all into one. I feel like
well, I mean, no, pun intended. Like, there's no crackers then, because you gotta have a cracker or bread. I mean, but you have chicken lettuce wraps, there's definitely a lot of crackers around. If you know what I'm saying, white people. I'm saying white people.
I just
White people.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I just don't understand why chicken. I've never been to a Super Bowl party where they serve chicken lettuce wraps.
Right, yeah, that and candy nuts. Once again, candied these nuts.
So I'm gonna give a couple of suggestions from Binging with Babish. They did a couple of game day snacks episodes, which gave me some fantastic ideas.
That's a good idea. I'm gonna check some things out too. Keep going.
One, candied bacon. Fuck candied nuts. Throw the candied nuts in the garbage. Candy your fucking bacon.
Okay.
Which is just bacon cooked with brown sugar on top. Delectable. It's beautiful. One of the most creative things that I heard of. Two that were like literally blew my mind. One was cannoli dip, where they took wonton wrappers, cut them in half, and deep fried them to give them the look and feel of a cannoli, and then just made a big batch of cannoli filling and used them like a dip, for like a dessert dip. That's clever shit. The other one is fried chicken and waffle skewers.
Ooh. Those are
That's
good.
what you do if you want me at your fucking party.
Yeah, that's a good party thing. I've never had that at a fucking party. That sounds good as hell though.
Bonus points if you make the fried chicken Nashville fried chicken.
Ooh. I just said boneless. Boneless fried chicken. Yeah, that was a fun game. Actually, that was a lot more fun than fucking the Christmas list, because I feel like there was a fun like ranking component to it.
Yeah.
And these people. Oh no, there was the list. Their list was bad. This was a mostly fair list. It's just the ranking I don't agree with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This, by the way, I started work on this at about 6 o'clock, and I was high through all of it.
I would say the bulk of this list I agree with. There's a few things where I'm like, whatever, but like, it's a vast majority I agree with. The ranking is what I have the issue with.
Yep. So with my simple, with our taste and a couple of my simple tips, you two can have a non-mid Super Bowl party.
Right. Do we want to call it a night now? Because unless we have anything else to add, because like it is.
Might as well. Although I really wanted to make fun of some of these teams, but I feel like we make fun of them all year.
Yeah.
Is there anything new we could do to them?
I mean, like, it's the Eagles and the Chiefs, like those the two teams that deserve to be in the Super Bowl, and like like God has taken care of the Cowboys.
Yeah, exactly. Because like, I'll be perfectly honest. If you told me to go ahead and talk about, let's just hypothetically say, the Chargers or the Bengals. Like, God could come from the sky with a gun pointed to my face.
If this was like,
and I'm not going to talk about them.
If this,
like, at all.
the only AFC...
Miami Dolphins, let them do coke. I don't care.
Yeah. If this was like the Dolphins, Eagles, I'd be cheering for the Eagles. Again, the only teams I was pulling for the AFC are the Chiefs and the Bills. And the Bills are a cruel reminder that God hates them, and he's still alive enough to have that team professionally suffer. But yeah, no. I'm excited